What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Brian, and this is Country Boy Archaeology. Today, I want to talk about something I see a lot of folks doing, and y'all don't take this the wrong way. Don't take it hard. I just kind of want to get it off my chest. But the day I found these stones, it changed my life. I found all these pieces you're looking at on the same day, the same place. That's how I know they all go together, and there's never been a doubt in my mind. I found my owl piece. I found this head piece. I found this piece here. Y'all normally see stacked the other way. You've never seen them stacked this way. And when you find pieces like this, my parrot piece on the bottom, the turtle piece on top, and if somebody tells you they're a rock, you know better than that. So I started this journey in this YouTube channel more or less for me, not for nobody else. I wanted to teach along the way, but I wanted to prove to myself I wasn't crazy in seeing what I was seeing in these damn rocks, right? And I didn't have pareidolia. I think I've pretty much proven how all they can be stacked, that all my materials are the same material. Now, when finding all these the same day, I want you to realize it wasn't until 6 to 8, well, maybe about 8 months later, that the first rock hit each other, and I realized that they locked into each other. 8 months. Every one of these rocks were the same color when I found them. They're all the same color. They look like potatoes. Brown. You know what I'm talking about. I scrubbed these stones. I put them in acid. Then I started separating them in material types because I knew there was only so many types of material. Some of them were so special in how they were made that it was very easy to find the ones that went with it. You know? Well, each stone I seen stacked different, and set a different way, but then I learned they all stack the same way. When I see people stacking totems out here, much love, I get it, but it's kind of condescending to me because I've spent a lot of time, almost a year of my life, to get these few rocks stacked together the way you see them. I'm not here stacking rocks. I've dedicated my life to this. And there's a lot of people out there, Gabriel Griffith, he said, thank you for giving me the possibility of what these stones could be. I will look for it. And that's all I'm asking. Is for folks to take me serious, to take the effigies they have in their hand, to look at them in a different way, and to realize there's something bigger. And I'm on to something, and I'll go ahead and tell you, because Shane Newman and a couple of them guys on Facebook that have these crazy rock groups, they're Masons. There's somebody who knows this, because as soon as I posted my pagan stuff, I started getting kicked out of all the crazy rock groups. Not only will they not let me in any artifact groups, they won't even let me post my stuff to tell me it's a rock. Now all the crazy rock groups that was letting me in when I didn't know anything about them and I was questioning and everything, they allowed me in. Once I started stacking them and I told folks what they was, they started kicking me out of all these groups. I'm telling you, these things are bigger than anyone wants to admit. They're older than what anyone wants to admit. I believe they're all pagan. If you look to the left, these stones are red, split them down the middle. You can read it from the middle to the right or from the middle to the left. You can read the whole stone from left to right or the whole stone from right to left. It had a bunch of different angles, and I know it sounds crazy, but it is what it is. You put these stones together and you walk around them and they change. The characters change. But what is so crazy is once you see it, you can't unsee it, and they're all over the world. They're being dug up at Tetuan. I think that's how you pronounce it. These same stone totems with the big body pieces and the little headpiece on top. So please, if you put together a totem, make sure they're the same stone. Don't just collect a bunch of stones on the creek. These all come from the same place. If you do have a good effigy and you found it, know that the other pieces aren't too far. These stones don't just move around by themselves. If they're in the creek, they may move slightly, but not what people will make you think, that they just tumble down the creek and just, no, stones do not do that. So that's all I'm asking. Take this serious. Just don't start stacking a bunch of stones and say, look what I made. Put them in acid, scrub them, get down to the stone. Right now you're looking at a dirty stone. You're saying, look, this might be this, it might be this, and I'm past that. I've soaked all mine in acid. Any dirt I've got on mine is where I went outside and I stuck it in the ground and posted it up like it was supposed to be. Just take me serious. Get in a spot, find a piece, and know that the other pieces aren't too far from it. That's all I can say. I know what I know, and it's been a wild ride. And like Gabriel said, I didn't learn all this from myself. Don't think I grabbed these rocks and I said, whoop. No. Paleo Mountain Man, Wayne Schultz, which still don't know what an effigy is. A lot of guys before me proved to me that they were tools, right? And I said, okay, every one of these are something. I have a bunch of little heads lined up, looking for the other stones. This is a process I go through that is taking me a long time. I'm just not throwing stones together. I'm scrutinizing these stones in very different ways. Just not by looks, but by texture, by material, by artistic design. So just take me serious. That's all I'm asking. Gabriel, much love, brother. You're finding good stuff, and that's all I want you to do. Get in one spot, find some stones that look alike, clean them up. Don't worry about what nobody tells you about. You know what? These stones are thousands and thousands of years old. There's no paint left on them. The paint that's on them is in the rocks. I have only found one piece, my owl, that has a little bit of ochre left in it, and I haven't tried it on acid. But other pieces I have, like this piece here, is still there. That's the big old eye dude. You know, that eye is in each one of these rocks, right? It's not just in the one. It's a dark place in the stone. That dark place in the stone is there for a reason. The coloring is in the stone. It's not on the outside of the stone. You can take this stone and soak them in acid. Nothing's going to come off of this stone. Whatever color of the stone is, it is. That piece has been in acid multiple times, been washed multiple times. I have had these things covered in graphite so I could see the texture of them and the surface imagery. Nobody out there is going to tell me anything that's on these rocks. And, I mean, you may show me something I haven't seen yet. And every day I am. People are showing me things that I didn't even think was in these stones that are being unlocked at different angles. But when I tell you bear always faces to the left, he always faces to the left. Boar faces to the left. Beaver faces to the left. Parrot faces to the left. Eagle faces to the right. Crow's going to be looking straight at you, just like shark. They're all in the stone at certain angles, and they never change. When you find the stones that go with each other, they stack, and they're going to make cool little totems. And what all they're going to make when they get through, I don't know. But if I stated on this channel, I've spent my life researching it, and at least the past year of it, continuously. That's what I've done. And I'm here to share for those that want to listen. And those, hey, I got 304 subscribers now. Much love. And to the airhead guys, I told you, I'm going to prove it. And unless somebody takes me out, I'm going to. Till next time, much love, you two. Peace out.